Josh? What the hell is this? I got a security request saying to... It's not funny, asshole.
You know what's not funny? Taking credit for my design.
That's what this is about? I'm senior on the Black Box project, Josh. That's how it works here. If you weren't such a piss-poor team player, you'd understand that. Oh, and by the way, I had to fix a bunch of your calculations, so it's not you... Seriously? You're recording this? What, is this a big sting operation, Josh? You gonna hand me over to the DA? You're so pathetic. I'm done here. Josh, what are you doing?
Let's just see how good my calculations are.
I swear to God, if you don't put that down, I will rip it out of your sweaty hands and... Josh!
Okay. Felt like I might have left too early. I can't actually repair it, but anyway.
Captain? I thought... Your shift isn't for another 2 hours, but I need you to come in now. Is everything okay? No, it's not. Stop by my cabin first. Bring the gun from my safe. Transmitting the key code. Right away, Captain.
The golden gun.
You used to sneak into my room when we were kids, hack into my computer. I still remember when you ruined my Galactic Conquistador save files. I broke your arm when I found out. I regret that now. But I'm still not fond of you messing with my stuff.
To be fair, he did deserve it. Third excerpt from Commercialization of the Space Program by J.V. Edwards, Ph.D. The Reagan era signaled the end of the government's strong support for space race. Space now belonged to only the interested few, those who could afford it. Historians argued that had Reagan pushed for a military justification with the right marketing, then perhaps the space program might have survived. However, with a significant threat to the US, there seemed little incentive. Our only other competitor, the Soviet Union, had already showed the danger of reaching too far too fast. I asked Brady if she felt betrayed by her paraplexus. She nodded, not in agreement, but in understanding my point. Because they discovered they could map my brain, but I can't accept a neuromon myself. Her smile became firmer. I think that makes the gift more meaningful. It would be a year before it was, quietly decided by TranStar to receive no further neuromaps connectomes from paraplexus patients citing unspecified risks. Can't break into it. And I'm one short. Night songs. Same thing at our place. The already read that. Telepathy. No. Actually, sweet.
Good afternoon.
Once things get
There
as
we go.
bad as they probably are, your only option is to escape. Get the word out about what's happening on Talos 1. Alex has a private escape pod. It's locked up. I made a copy of the key and hid it on top of the data tower, near the chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Listen, there's more at stake this time than just us, or this station. If just one of those creatures made it back home, then we're lost. I keep having this dream. I'm just staring into the black between the stars. There's something there. I know there is. I just can't see it. but it sees me. I can feel it. Hate us. I know you know what I'm talking about. Or you will. Soon.
He's talking about it, and it's kind of making me think like some Eldritch horror. And all that's making me think of is there was a weird like choose your own adventure game someone had posted online. I'm not in that kind of style. I'm not really. I don't know. I was just reading a bit of it. Rather than choose your own adventure, it was basically, long story short, someone made like almost like dating profiles for different gods and goddesses, and they decided to include various Lovecraftian horrors like Hastur. Yeah, it's suddenly I'm just having it's yeah, I'm just having flashback to that because Eldritch horror, but rather than hate, it's more lust. Excerpt from an article on the colonization of Mars by Dan Osley. The cost of these Mars installations and their continued maintenance is staggering, and the Spartan shells are yeah, I read that before. Some might turn up if you stare at that long enough, but I'm too impatient. Saw some weird energy over there, but eh. How do you extend this bridge? Probably on the computer below. And I don't know the password. Fine, let's get hacking for it. I'm just trying to do this game with no mods of any sort. Like, you'd just even inherently just do less damage. Certainly, I suppose you wouldn't have to bother with the hacking minigame, but still. Operator. And that means what, pray tell? You've hacked at least 20 items. Okay, you can hear me, the game, see the game, and I'm indeed recording. Missing keycard. Alex found it, Neuromod division, on top of a computer cabinet. I'd say someone was trying to hide it, along with what looks like a bug-out bag. Should never be concerned about anything. Still there, by the way. Rogue operator. Dr. Yu, I spoke with Lorenzo Calvino. Oh, remember how the other guy kept... this guy kept building tons of operators. Kept demanding new parts every so often. There was probably more than just this January and December. Spoke to Lorenzo Calvino and got no response, so we're bringing them out to you. There's evidence of an unlicensed operator on Talos 1, so we might be risking another Transstar North incident. Want to ensure station security and make sure IT protocols are enforced. As Chief Show, I doubt the incident has any relevance to what you're describing here. Lorenzo says an investigation is unnecessary, I believe him. Dr. Yu, an operator follows the owner's commands to the letter. Morgan may have built an unlicensed model, and if so, we it would have access to station protocols. I'll take the matter to the board if I have to, but I won't have Morgan's actions place the station in jeopardy. Are you certain of this? That the operator exists? Where would it be? If it's shut down or on standby, it can be anywhere. They have permission to begin a search. Alex, you've made it my duty to keep everyone on station in good physical condition. That's my check, sir. You're part of everyone on the station. By my count, you've missed the past 5 scheduled fitness tests. From comfortable with some of the exercises and performing them in front of the crew, I can schedule time at fitness center when it's just the 2 of us. Remember, you won't just be doing this to help yourself, but to set an example for the whole staff. Your sibling is indeed different. I've sent the comparisons to you and Bellamy for evaluation. As you'll see, there's a notable personality drift, more than I'd expect from a heavy neuromod cycling. It's even more prominent because of the duration in which these behavior shifts have developed. As requested, I did not discuss this with Morgan. Interestingly, Morgan seems unaware of these shifts. As an aside, I believe this poses an interesting question for other applications of neuromod, not solely for therapy, but reconditioning. So, trying to make people different people. Application plan for neuromods. You can keep gathering stuff. I think it's in case you missed them or whatever. Which is useful. Missed them or some, one reason or another can't obtain them. Thing wants to get in there to the people. Alex, you tracking bracelet. First I can tell no one's in there. Fair, I would see the big guy if he's in there. Okay, this is something. Julian Howard.
Yesterday's batch was an abysmal failure. Piss-poor route initiation. However, Dr. Lin from Psychotronics was kind enough to provide me with a sample of material that should multiply the effectiveness of the phytohormones when applied to already mature plants. I expect reduced time to maturity, increased yield, and an above-normal salutary effect. Hopefully, it doesn't taste like shit. I just need permission to run the plan through the fabricator.
Alright then. Excuse me. No, it's R. I'm saying E. Oh, this place. I kind of forgot all about this side of it. I'm still thinking, remember, about the other guy taking credit. He took credit because he was the senior on the project and claimed that since he had to redo a couple of the calculations, that meant it wasn't the other guy's work. Which sounds like bollocks, and it does just sound like he just, like, the other guy was accurate in his take, that the other guy did just steal his design. 'Cause imagine just him being the senior doesn't mean he claims all good work on the project. That would inherently mean anyone who's senior would, well, anyone who isn't the senior couldn't really develop their own career. You know? Because they haven't done anything for the company. It's all been the other guy's work. So, yeah, he is just full of shit. It's just, I know, it's just, for whatever reason, I was feeling like, you know, I'm not in this profession. Can I even comment on it? It's a video game, but I'm still just like being struck with uncertainty. What's up? Oh, it's a different bit than I was looking at previously. Oh yes, it was here before. Oh, is it sending me all the way back to... Yeah, it's sending me all the way back to hardware. Typical. Kind of bouncing around too much, but it's a good idea for me to get these objectives done. At least that's what I want to tell myself. Thought I saw some moving. But, wonder when I'll run into the nightmare again.
Good afternoon, Talos. In the event of a loss of atmosphere, gravity, or other serious emergency, please report to the nearest muster station.
About running into the nightmare again. It's out here. I need to get the position on it first. Fuck it. Run! Run, Poindexter. Too big to get me down here. That's not comforting. Oh yeah, I can easily take it down with this pistol.
Vital signs critical.
Okay, but it can still take me down quite easily. Where's the medkits? Should still have them. Regardless. Didn't get to scan it, but I did get killed. Nice.